Like, does a level of intelligence absolve someone of their evil actions?
I wonder if it does. That's an interesting question.
I say no.
Does evil require intelligence?
I do not think so. I think whether any kind of there is a degree of evil in cats.
I knew
cats torture other animals for fun and pleasure, not for sustenance. So, but we know this. We know this about them.
Are cats evil?
Yep.
I mean, to a certain degree. To a certain degree, they are.
What about
I'll
pit
put it
bulls?
this
Are
way.
they
I'll put
evil?
it this way.
I disagree.
I think they might be.
But-
Dogs can't be.
Dogs can't be evil.
Dogs can't be evil.
Dogs cannot be evil.
So
I
I'll
don't
put it this.
know.
I'll put it this way. That if is that person evil in their heart, if they're not making that decision themselves of their own volition.
Yes,
that's a moral question. But if you are on the receiving end, if you are someone who is subject to a regime that's controlled by people like Stacey Plaskett, if you are subject to a pit bull attack from your neighbor, right, then it is within your rights to act to stop the evil which is occurring to you.
I just got to give a shout out to Brett Ain't Dead in the member chat saying, no, cats are based. And then they're posting Bocas emojis. Look, we like cats.
All right, well, that's
but there's like a degree of...
There's like 100 cats here, by the way.
I've watched Bocas sit outside staring at a crippled mouse that he crippled. And then it's laying there hyperventilating and shaking. And then when it gets up and slowly starts crawling away, he stands up and gets ready. And then when it runs, he whacks it again. And then it just sits there and starts shaking again.
Oh, that is
And I'm like,
brutal.
yo, cats are evil, dude. That's
that's
so
brutal.
like horrible.
Because he's not hungry, so he
Nope.
doesn't need to destroy the
It was
thing.
just fun
It's just
because
for
it's suffering.
fun.
That's right. Cats do that. Cats.
I knew this woman
Yeah,
in
cats are evil,
college,
dude.
and she told me about her dad who, when their cat had
My
too
friends
many
have dated
kittens,
girls like that. By
We
the way.
like cats though
took
because
all
they
the
can't hurt
kittens
us.
and put them in the freezer.
Yo,
And
that's
killed
messed
them in
up.
the freezer.
See, that's evil
that
too.
Was messed up. I think that was evil. I knew this man who was.
But were
mentally,
they mentally challenged?
the cat or the dad?
The dad.
I don't think her name was Jessica, but she was from New Zealand actually. So the way she said it was Jessica.
I mean, look, when
I
it
don't
comes
think
to the
Jessica's
law,
dad
we
was mentally
actually
disabled.
don't hold someone
did.
responsible for a crime if they are developmentally or mentally disabled. We actually say, you know, this person is not capable of going on the stand and defending themselves. The actions they committed were outside of their understanding, so we're not going to put them to death.
You know, there was this woman, you see this woman who killed her children, and now her attorneys are saying, well, she's mentally ill.
In Massachusetts?
Yeah, so she shouldn't face the death penalty.
That story, man.
It's brutal. I think that's evil. I think even if you're mentally ill, you can be evil. If I think about it in terms of mothers who kill children.
I think people can be redeemed. I think people can be apologetic. I think people can realize what they did was wrong. But I
think she belongs in a mental institution.
if you commit evil acts, you are evil.
I'm shocked she hasn't killed herself.
I think she belongs in a mental institution. That's what I'll say with that.
What they did to the January 6th defendants is definitively, undeniably, factually, objectively evil.
Yes, I think that's true.
They
I think
withheld
that
exculpatory evidence, violating their rights, violating the law for personal gain, causing suffering to another person.
well, and they did
Evil.
it in order to bash and destroy
For personal gain.
just the rest of Americans. They did it to hurt all of us.
They did it to criminalize the Trump movement, and they did it to criminalize the MAGA movement.